It's another visit from our good friends at First Financial, and joining us again today is Nancy Culp, Assistant Vice President, Lending and Sales. Nancy, great to see you again.
Good to see you. Thanks for having us.
So we're going to talk about automobiles today.
Automobile purchasing, yes. Very big topic. Most people don't like to purchase cars. They don't like that whole sales atmosphere, but if you break it down into steps for them, it can make it go a lot smoother.
So get us started on it. What's the first step people should do?
Well, the first thing you want to do is you want to create a budget to make sure what you can afford, because nobody wants to get into that car and have buyer's remorse and, struggle with the payments. So, it's my feeling that if you sit down and do a budget, create that, and, go from there, see what payment you can afford.
Is there a rule of thumb for people, a little bit of a formula or something like that, where they can get an idea of what you think is a safe amount for them?
Well, it's different for everyone depending on what their expenses are. Most people like to stay around that $350 mark. In my experience, they don't want to, have a $500 car payment a month. It depends on what kind of car you want, too. Knowing what kind of car you want and seeing if you can afford that. People are shocked, Some people call the credit union and say, I want a $250 payment, but they want a $30,000 car.
Right.
Obviously, that doesn't work out so well. But negotiating price of the car is an important factor in that. Ultimately, you need to know what you can afford comfortably,
right.
And you don't want to strap yourself.
And of course, the folks at First Financial are expert at giving you advice on the things that you would be comfortable with like this. So now you've decided you want to purchase a car. First thing to do is get that budget in order, get the help you need to get that budget in order, find the car you want, and then use all the tools available these days to negotiate the price that will work for you.
Right. Negotiating the purchase of the vehicle is important. Knowing your credit score so you know what kind of loan rate you're going to get. That's very important. Talking to the dealership, you don't want to talk payment, you want to talk price of the car. You can figure out your monthly payment later. Definitely talk price of the car without all the add-ons. Also, think about how you're going to pay for the car. Are you going to put a down payment on the car? If you buy a new car today and you don't put a down payment on it, once you roll that car off the showroom floor, you're going to lose 25%. That's how much it's going to depreciate right off the bat.
25%.
25%.
Amazing.
So, and, people don't think about that. They get that new car smell and they just want the car, sometimes it's better to purchase used. Let someone else take the depreciation hit. There's certified pre-owned cars out there. Think about, there's plenty of things to think about when you're choosing what kind of car you want. Don't get all caught up in, I need to have a BMW or a Mercedes. Think about that certified pre-owned Mercedes. It might be just as good as the, brand new off the showroom floor.
And with the certified pre-owned car, of course, you want to make sure you're doing the research on that to make sure you're getting the right deal too, right?
Absolutely. Doing your homework, very important. New versus used, very important. Also, there's a tool out there, Carfax. You can see how the car's been maintained, if it's had more than one owner, if it's ever been in an accident. So that's important as well. You need to know about reliability too, so Consumer Reports may be someplace you want to visit, as well as expense. How much is it going to cost you to maintain and repair?
Right.
How available are the parts going to be for you? So those are all very important things.
Pretty logical things, but things you absolutely have to think of when you're doing this. Now, if people want help with this, people want to learn more, or just want to talk to you about things, how do they get in touch with you?
Well, they can call our call center, which is 1-866-750-0100, and option 2 for the loan department. We also partner with dealerships, and we can steer them to a dealership to, look at their vehicles. Or they can go to our website, www.first, F-I-R-S-T, F as in Frank, F as in Frank, CU.com.
So the information is out there. The help is out there with our good friends from First Financial.
Yes.
So take advantage of it.
Correct.
All right.
All right.
Thank you so much, Nancy.
Thank you.
Nancy Culp, Assistant Vice President, Lending and Sales, First Financial. We'll talk more about vehicle purchases in our next visit. I'm looking forward to that.
All right. Thank you.
See you soon.